Hello everybody, and we are back here on the Create server where last episode we built this really cool mine entrance down into the mines. We also went to the nether and got our blaze burner and set up this mixer, as well as setting up this mechanical crafter, very slow mechanical crafter, and put the finishing touches on our iron farm and built this little house. Cobblestone generator, crusher to make gravel, and connected to our other farm. But in this episode, we have more new things going on. You can see behind me. Today is Christmas Eve, and Minecraft has done their traditional changing the chest into Christmas presents. That is so cool. But let's go ahead and pull up the clipboard. We have our list of stuff to do, and that is make a... This is supposed to be jetpack. Build a starter house. Make better storage. Make a speed controller. And to do that, we need to make a precision mechanism. Don't know if we will get all of that stuff done, but that is what our goals are. And first order of business is we're going to make a jetpack, but I want to go ahead and show you because I have the outline of my starter house already laid down here. I'm going to incorporate a lot of massive deep stone bricks. I'm also going to be using some sanded deep slate, and I even went to the nether and got some scorchia. And have made cut scorchia brick stairs for the roof. And of course, we're going to texture it and terraform this area. I hope that y'all are ready to see this. But first order of business, it's the jetpack, so let's get to it. Alright, we have decided that we are going to go with a brass jetpack. And for that, we need a steam engine, which we need a brass sheet, and we need the deployers to add all of this stuff. So we have our deployer set here. We're going to add our brass ingot there, and we've already got a cogwheel going down there first. And I don't think I had that in the right place. Let's do that again. Alright, let's try that again. We still have our cog. And let's grab our hand crank, and let's try that again. That looks like it worked. And now the next up is we need a large cog, which I think I have some over here. There it is, a large cog. And there we go. Now we can spin that again. We can add that. And next is a propeller. That I don't have. I need to go make. We now have our propeller, so let's go ahead and put that on there. Grab our hand crank again. We'll crank that, and there we go. And the last order of business is we need an andesite alloy. So let's make another one of those really quick. Throw it on here. And add it. And we got to do that 3 times. So we're going to do that 2 more times and we'll bring you back. And I think this shall be it. And we now have 1 steam engine. There we go. We got the first part done. That is awesome. Now we need 6 brass ingots, 2 encased fans, and 3 cogwheels, and an andesite alloy. Let me work on those real quick. Alright, I think I now have everything. Let's sleep really quick. And let's go down to the mechanical crafter and see if we can put all of this together. Alright, that should be enough, and I think we should start seeing some movement soon. Hopefully. And there we go. And there we have it. We now have our first jetpack. This is pretty awesome. Oh. Let's take that off and put it on. I look good. Yes, I do. Now let's go get this thing fueled up and take it for a ride. Woo! Yeah, look at me go. Look at me go. All right. Next order of business. Now that that is done, let's pull out our clipboard and we now have a jetpack. Well, it is finally time to get on building this house. So let's go ahead and run over there and get started. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little montage of me putting together my starter house. That was a lot of fun and a lot more work than I've probably put into any of my house builds anyways. So let's take a look at it and see how we like it. I did add some walls right here to kind of break it up. And I'm going to go around the front. And we have these little lights here to kind of light your path as you go. And we have our little garden here with onions and carrots and our tomato shrubs. And we have a nice little seating area here that we can kind of just enjoy our home, relax. Let's go in, shall we? We walk in, we now have the entranceway that is lit up and so inviting. We have some paintings here, some ferns growing in the pots, and we have a little fire. Next order up is our bedroom, and we can walk in here. It's just this nice small bedroom. Have the fireplace that goes out with the smokestack that's on top of the house. Place to sleep and store some of our stuff, and we even have a little plant. Next up is we have the main living area. This is where we can come and sit and talk with friends, have nice little conversations, peer out into the ocean, and we can see what all is going on there. And then we now walk into the kitchen and dining room area. You can see we have a nice stove here with cabinets. And we got a pot cooking all of our favorite stuff. We got some meat here ready to be chopped to go into the cook pot. We can wash our dishes here, have some more cabinets here, and we can sit down here to a nice dinner. Little surprise that we have here, we do have a secret doorway here that is going to be leading down to the basement, where we will be setting up all of our, well, storage and everything else that we might need. And this is the backyard. We walk out from the back and onto this little patio here, and we got some nice cherry saplings growing in these pots. We got a little tree growing here. Little campfire we can sit around and again talk with friends or whatever we need to do back here. Just relax and enjoy it. Oh, so nice. I love how this build really turned out. We now have a good look at what the house looks like up front. It looks so good. I love the way this turned out. There was the smokestack that I was talking about. All in all, I love this. Well, that was an awesome build. Absolutely love doing it. But I think now we need a way of getting a lot of XP. And now that we have our jetpack, we need fuel and water, which the water is not a big deal, but we need fuel. And what better way to do that? And then get a blaze spawner, bring it back here, make a farm, and then we will have all the XP and the fuel that we need to fuel our jetpacks. So I have a cart assembler already. I think that is what I need, a lever and some rails. So let's head over to the nether. Whoa, that was a lot. Right at the beginning. Alright, I think I may have it, so let's give it a shot. And oh, I now have it. Yes, now I can take it back and get this farm made. Well, now that we have the spawner, that leads us back to getting the precision mechanism made up so we can make speed controllers so we can speed up the farm. So let's go ahead and get to that before I get distracted again. I hate when I get distracted. So we need for this farm 72 sails, 1 windmill bearing, oak wood, we need 18. Deployers, we need 3, hoppers 3, brass funnels 5, chests 3, encased chain drives 8, 10 shafts, 8 belts, vertical gearboxes 5, gearboxes 5, small cogs, let's do 25. Large cog 2, brass casings 15, and 2 item filters. That is a big list. So I'm going to gather all the materials that we need and then we'll bring you back. Well, we now have all the materials that we need right here. To get all those materials, we did have to build a little wool farm over here so we can make windmill sails. And you can see here we have little mechanical crafters making all of the shears that we need. And we come in here, we have several colors already made up, but we still need a lot more. And this will all be covered in by a build as well. And we have storage already for all of them. We just gotta get dye and more sheep. So yeah, I think we are going to put this precision mechanism over here. Probably make a little workshop eventually, but right now I just want to get this precision mechanism up so we can move on and make the speed controllers. So let's get to it. The first order up is we need to put down a windmill bearing. So I think I want to do this in the back here because this is going to be a build. So let's go ahead and should we put it up on the hill? I think this could look good. Let's go ahead and take this down here to make it more level. There we go. That works out perfectly. So let's go ahead and put, not like that, the windmill bearing down there, and then we are going to go up 18 with these oak logs. There we go, like so. Don't know if we're going to use all of them, but we have them just in case. Next, we need to take 72. Windmill bearings. So that's 18 per side. So we can go 1, 2. Oops, wrong button. 9. So yeah, we will not need all of these. Alright, we now have those. Let's get them on the right way. There we go. That is better. Now we just need to do that 3 more times. There we go. We now have it all the way up as high as we wanted. We can remove these extra blocks now. Like so. Like. There we go. That is what we wanted. And now I believe we can update. And we now have a mild breeze. And we can move whatever power we need to. So let's go ahead and we're going to need to go underground for this. So let's go ahead and start digging out. Let's go ahead and dig out 2 for now. This ought to be plenty of room. Go ahead and update that bearing to turn off for now. So we need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, at least, probably 5. So we've gone down 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down to 1 more. And let's make our tunnel. Alright, now that we have our power all the way over to here, it is time to put in some belts. So let's do here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do 6 there. So let's go ahead and do that. And while we have that, let's go ahead and put our 3 deployers. We want to go 1, 2, and 3, just like so. And then on top of that, we need to put our hoppers. 1, 2, and 3, just like so. And then we can put our mini cogs, our large cogs, and our iron nuggets in there. Well, at the end of this one, we need to put a chest down. Let me grab a block real quick so I can do that. And we will put a chest there, just like so. Then we will need to put one of our brass funnels there. Then we need to put a chest here so we can pick up stuff, and we need to put a brass funnel there, and we will put filters in later. Then we need to put a shaft in there so we can power this one, I believe. And then we need to go to here with this belt, just like so. Then we need to put down a brass funnel here. Then you can put the dirt down again and put a double chest here, like so, with a funnel going there, and we need to put another funnel there. Guess that was one short. Hold on. Alright, we can now put a brass funnel there as well. A regular andesite funnel would have been fine probably, but we'll use the brass ones just to make it all even. And to pick up the stuff that we don't want, the salvage scrap, we're going to do this right here. So let's grab that. Grab the chest and put another brass funnel there that should pick up what we need it to. So let's grab our wrench, and we need to do that. We need to do that. We need to do that. And now that should be good. We need to put a filter here after we make our first one. So this one will only pick up incomplete precision mechanisms. We need to make a filter. I only want to do one. We're going to do that and put the precision mechanism there. And now we have a list filter that will only take precision mechanisms, and that will go there and stick them in there for us. That's what we need. So let's go turn this sideways and put that there. Now we need to get power to this. So the best way to do that is to bring that up, and we have gearboxes that we need to switch. Nope. Gearbox. Come on. Wrong way. Get this placed right. This one should be a vertical gearbox. There we go, like so. And we also need to put a shaft going that way. Only problem is this belt is going wrong. So we did not need that there. Let's mess it all up real quick. Grab our belts. And there to there. We now have that running, and we need to make another one. Let's do from there to there. And then somehow we need to get power over to it. So can I do this instead? We can. Great. That is the wrong direction, so let's put a gearbox there, and that should spin the other direction. There we go. Now we just need to get power to our deployers. And to do that, we'll go ahead and run more chain drives up, and then we should be able to do vertical gearbox. Can get rid of that. Here we go again. There we go. Let's get rid of this one too and move these over. There we go. And we need to do one more vertical gearbox. And then we can put these chain drives on the back of here, just like so. And I think if I do that, that should work. We now have a working farm to make precision mechanisms. We just need to get these loaded up with cogs, large cogs, and iron nuggets. So let me do that real quick. Alright, we now have everything loaded up with everything that we need, and I went ahead and made one because I need a filter for the incomplete precision mechanisms. Let me grab a couple of golden sheets and run a few times, and we will make sure that they go in here every single time until they become precision mechanisms, which they'll go in here and not get picked up here. So let me look. Alright, we now have 9 golden sheets, and let's do that right there. And it takes off. That gets picked up here. Let's make sure that they go all around every single time. Looks like that is working. And they should be coming over here at some point soon. Alright, well that did not do what I wanted it to. Precision mechanisms go there. It made them, but it picked them up over here. So I need to put a filter to not allow precision mechanisms there. So let's do that real quick and add that, and there we go. So now if a precision mechanism gets thrown onto the belt, let's do that again. We denied list. There we go. And one more time. And now that will go into there to only take precision mechanisms. That should work perfectly. I'm going to go grab a bunch of golden sheets. And we will try this out a little bit more to make sure all the scrap goes into here. Alright, we now have some golden sheets, and we want to only have enough that will fill that up because we don't want any slots to not fit. So it's going to go in, come around and wait. And whenever all of them get done, they will come back around, and hopefully we will see some scrap going into here. So let's watch it. And there we just seen our first gold nugget. And we got an andesite alloy out of that as well. So that is working perfectly. That is exactly what we wanted. Now we can make our speed controllers. Just come over here. Man, we are going through the cogs though and all the other materials. We'll definitely have to bring some more over here later if we need more. But right now we can just leave all of these in here. If we need them, we can come get them. We're going to leave this run and go make our speed controllers. And to do that, we just need brass casings and precision mechanisms to make rotational speed controllers. Look there. Oh, we have a quest complete. And what is that? We now have... Oh, yes. Love getting quests complete. Let's use our nuggets of experience to heal our pickaxe. That did not do much at all. Well, we now have our rotational speed controllers and our precision mechanisms, and that was the last two things, I believe. Makes speed controller and precision mechanisms is now checked off, but we still need better storage, but that is going to have to wait. But I will give you all a little sneak peek. If we come in here to our house, we have a secret door, and that is going down to an area where all of our storage is going to be. But that is all the time that we are going to have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it to you. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. It would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, I am Mr. Gold, and I hope you have a better than average day. Goodbye.